is that they're usually self-taught. Usually when you're a freelancer, there is that kind of just expectation that you are going to be upgrading your own skills. You're going to get your own coaches or courses that you want to take to be able to upgrade your own skills. So they have that naturally. Usually, this is where they are an expert in their own field. They are an expert in what it is that they do because they have, again, studied for it. They have courses on it. They have coaches or consultants that have helped them out getting to that point. This usually means that they'll be skilled on a specific niche or a specific thing that they will do for you, and they're just an expert in making sure that they're always upgrading their own skills as well and not remaining stagnant. Speaking of, that's another pro when it comes to hiring a freelancer, is just they have their own expertise. This is where deciding whether you want to hire a more general virtual assistant or specific virtual assistant comes in. Is, do you need someone who is more of a jack or jill of all trades or someone more specific? And usually freelancers stay being a freelancer because they really are an expert in the area that they are in. Hey there, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Now, my goal at the end of this video is able to walk you through what are the pros and cons of hiring a freelancer virtual assistant. Now, if this is your first time on my channel, my name is Lai Lacaba. I've been working from home since I was 15 years old and now run my own outsourcing company here in the Philippines. And I post videos every Sunday and Thursday on how to work from home and how to have a business from home. So make sure to hit the subscribe button right there so you don't miss any of my videos. Now, when it comes to hiring a virtual assistant online, you might be right now thinking of like, do I need just a freelancer or someone who is more my employee or someone working for me full time? And my goal is really to give you that clarity of which one you actually need in your business depending on the tasks and where you are at as well. Now, just defining it, a freelancer is someone who doesn't really work with you in your company. They work directly with you, but they're not underneath your company. They're someone who is usually thought of as a contractor. They're someone who's probably going to be working online with you. They're not in the same country or the same state as you even, and they basically take care of any and all of their own employee benefits, like their taxes, their social security, their health insurance, all of that. It's all taken care of by them. You both really just have this really short, maybe, or long term, depending on where you're at, kind of employer-employee relationship, or they're just really just someone who's outside of your company helping you out with a few tasks. Now, one of the biggest pros of hiring a freelancer is that they're usually self-taught. Usually when you're a freelancer, there is that kind of just expectation that you are going to be upgrading your own skills. You're going to get your own coaches or courses that you want to take to be able to upgrade your own skills. So they have that naturally. Usually, this is where they are an expert in their own field. They are an expert in what it is that they do because they have, again, studied for it. They have courses on it. They have coaches or consultants that have helped them out getting to that point. This usually means that they'll be skilled on a specific niche or a specific thing that they will do for you, and they're just an expert in making sure that they're always upgrading their own skills as well and not remaining stagnant. Speaking of, that's another pro when it comes to hiring a freelancer, is just they have their own expertise. This is where deciding whether you want to hire a more general virtual assistant or specific virtual assistant comes in. Is, do you need someone who is more of a jack or jill of all trades or someone more specific? And usually freelancers stay being a freelancer because they really are an expert in the area that they are in. So for example, if you are hiring a web designer or a web developer, that is their expertise. They know what they're doing. You don't have to really fully instruct them a lot of the time. You just give them your vision, what the outcome it is that you need, and they'll just get it done. And usually they're really resourceful, so if there's anything else that they don't know, they'll have a group behind them who can, help them out with any questions that they might have or any bottlenecks that they might have. You don't have to handhold them because they know, or they're presumed to be knowing what they're doing. Another pro of hiring a freelancer is that they're more of an output-based payment. What this means is they're just more focused on just the outcome, and you don't have to pay anything ongoing with them unless that was your arrangement with them. So if you just wanted a website done, that's it. They just focus on the outcome, they get it done. If you want your social media set up, that's it, they get it done. If you want something that's more ongoing, that is a different arrangement, but they usually just are focused because, again, they're an expert, they do their own training, they're able to just get things done, and then that's it. It's packaged up, it's given to you, and if there's any other tweaks or anything else that you need updated or made or added into it, that's another thing that you have to think about. So you don't have to think about things as being ongoing. It's just one-off that's done, and then it's up to you guys if you're going to be deciding if you want to move forward in their services or not. That means that's a little bit more freedom for you as well, because you're not stuck with someone. That person is kind of just a touch and go inside of your business wherever it is that you need them to be. Now, as for the cons of hiring a freelancer, first one is that they're working with multiple clients at a time. Now, usually this might not be as much of a problem, but it is something to think about, is that you are not their only focus. So there will be other priorities that will pop up. There'll be other deadlines. Yours might not be the first one they are going to be doing. They have like 5 other clients. So there's not that much of a focus for to be able to get the work done. Sometimes this can even mean a little bit of a loss of quality, but not always. It's usually when they're not able to manage their own priorities as well. But this is just, again, something to consider as you are thinking of hiring someone who's just freelance, is they will be working with other people. They won't have those ideas in the shower where they get like, hey, if I would do this one thing, it'll make it easier for my client, because again, they're thinking of different clients. This is why usually when it comes to hiring a virtual assistant, I really recommend that you hire someone full-time, so they're really focused on helping you and your business to get into that next level. Next con is they're mostly going to be task or project based, so there's not a lot of growth. There's not a lot of room for you to be able to ask them to tweak things or make things better, because you just paid them or had them focus on this one outcome. There isn't also going to be a lot of growth within your company, because again, they're just touch and go. They're not going to be as involved in working with you, in getting you to hit your goals, and getting you to where you want to be, because they're just there for that one outcome and then they're done. Which brings me to the next con, which is basically just lack of loyalty. Unless you were able to establish a really good relationship with them, chances are they're just going to look for the next client. You're just one of the clients that they're working with. They're one of the clients that they've delivered an outcome or an output to, and that's essentially it. And that's not a negative thing or a bad thing, but as you're trying to scale and grow your business, this might not make sense for you. You might want to have someone who knows your business, who understands your goals, who wants to help you get to where you need to be. And a freelancer, usually, unless they become someone working with you full-time or directly inside of your company, it just might not work. If you guys have seen other videos here on my channel, I really talk about a lot about building loyalty with your virtual assistants. And sadly, when you work with a freelancer, it just won't work that way. However, it might just be who you need as you're getting started in your business, and then later on you might want to go ahead and find someone who's more full-time and an employee of your business. Now, if you guys like this video and got clarity from it, make sure to hit the thumbs up button right there and comment below, what do you think are your own pros and cons when it comes to hiring a freelance virtual assistant? And if you still haven't yet, make sure to hit the subscribe button right there so you don't miss any of my videos every Sunday and Thursday on how to work from home and how to have a business from home, which you guys can check out those two playlists right here and the latest video right here. I hope you guys have an awesome day, and that small steps matters, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.